Hello and welcome back to Sofia for the final block, the third and final day of competition at this year's European Championships. I'm delighted to be sitting alongside Bannockburn.
Hello to you. Hello, we are back.
Looking forward to this last block then?
Absolutely, yeah.
We've got 5 weight categories in this final block. The first of those is the under 90 kilo category, and the first contest is the bronze medal contest featuring Mamadali Mediev of Azerbaijan. He goes up against Tot Christian of Hungary. It'll be Mediev in the white judogi, Tot in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Roland Poiger, and with commentary and expert analysis and expert summary, here's Annette John.
What a nice introduction. Well, you already may have seen it. They met on a few occasions. The head-to-head is 4-3. The Hungarian Tot Christian, here he is. He won this battle 3 times, and one more time the winner was Mamadali Mediev from Azerbaijan. Similar age, both experienced fighters, both close to when it comes to the world ranking. So it is, I think we're gonna expect another tight fight between Mediev from Azerbaijan and Tot from Hungary.
I was going to start off by saying that Mediev is slightly taller than Tot, but that just goes for everyone in the weight category, doesn't it? When it comes to Tot Christian, he's always been a bit shorter.
Shorter, compact fighter, muscle package.
A little bit like Georges Fonseca in the under 100 kilo category.
Yes. So it is the number 1 against the number 2 seeded here.
Becker Viniashvili, another
Becker,
powerhouse.
Yes, and also Roy Meyer.
Roy Meyer for the super heavyweights.
Yes. So
quite right. Okay, well we've exhausted our our short and stocky athletes, and we're going to see Roy Meyer a little bit later on. He features in the final block. No score in the opening minute. Nice grip now by Mediev. Can he use it? Just pushes that right arm and makes a bit of a gap between the pair.
Yeah. Looking there for the grip on the sleeve. Tot.
Miklos in the chair for Tot, just indicating that he'd like to see a little bit more action from his man, and maybe just a few times where he feels the gripping could be changed. He's just indicating to Tot where he'd like to see him grip Mediev. Around the waist now. Chance if he drops his hips here. Oh, not quite. Both coaches, high quality fighters. In years gone by, maybe.
Yeah.
On very slightly more recent.
And the most upright position Todd has here. And still it's difficult for Mediev to get underneath and close enough for the attack. So the first bronze medal contest here is a golden score.
Mavlud Miraliev, who we're looking at, hugely successful for Azerbaijan in the under 100 kilo category, bronze medalist at the Olympic Games back in Beijing, 5th place in Athens. So we've got some quality, even if it's not in the middle, it's on the chairs.
Yes.
We've got some high quality.
It's the other way around when I think about my results, 3 and 5. Beijing and Athens. Yeah.
Yes. I think we promised sometime not to go there, didn't we?
Yeah. We leave it now.
It's still raw. We're in 2022 and it's
In our age. Throw there. Yeah.
just a note about when an action takes place and the referee is not sure and they go to the commission. The commission makes a decision based partly on what the referee, the action that the referee takes. So in that instance, the referee said no score. When it comes to the commission will then only give a score if they can find clear evidence to say we're going to overturn that action.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not clear, if they feel that it's possible that it was to leave it, then they will leave it. And the other way around is if a score is given, they'll only cancel the score if it's clearly a mistake.
Yeah.
So it's also important to look and see whether what the referee does.
Really a tight fight here. 2 minutes already golden score. Second penalty given to Todd.
And there was a score given this time.
Yeah.
So again, this will be looked at. This is the deciding action in the contest. It could be. So they'll have a look at that to make sure. Again, I come to that term. There's a suspicion that Tot, landed only on his backside here. Just had that feeling.
Yeah.
So they've said no, there wasn't enough of the scoring part of the body to give a score for that. And that was overturned. And this is the opening contest in the final block, so some people may be joining a little bit late. Welcome to you, and welcome to everyone who's tuning in for this final block and the third and final day of competition. Grueling battle after a long day for both these athletes. Maybe I can just check and see the route. We'll just remind you of how they got here, who they faced.
Yeah, we can have a look here.
In the lead up.
So Medvedev, the number 1 seed here. Let's have a look. He lost his pool final to Tsalides, who will also fight for bronze, the Greek. And then won his rebel charge contest against Jesper Smink of the Netherlands. And Todd Christian, he was seated here as number 2 today, lost his semi-final. Okay, so now the decision is done. A third penalty against Todd.
Yeah, not the way that we wanted the contest to end. However,
no, that's right.
Medvedev it is who salutes towards the Tozeki and takes the first of the bronze medals in this final block.
Happy birthday from all of us here.
Yeah, it wasn't quite enough, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dear Judo friends, here some highlights or impressions of this bronze medal contest.
Yeah, this is a perfect view here.
We come now to the second of the bronze medal contests in the under 90 kilo category. Christian Parlati of Italy goes up against Theodoros Tsalides of Greece. It'll be Parlati in the white judogi, Tsalides in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Siniša Skirovic of Serbia.
Please welcome the referee.
There he is. Second bronze medal contest. And it will be a really interesting bronze medal contest because both didn't meet earlier on. And there's a huge gap in the world ranking list. Parlati is 37th in the world ranking. Tsalides just started to collecting points. He's number 99, but he had a great day so far. Tsalides, we just mentioned it earlier. He threw out the number 1 here, Mamadi Medvedev, in his pool final.
Yes, we struggled with number 1s getting to the final yesterday. Medvedev hasn't made it today. Fonseca hasn't made it. Tushishvili hasn't made it. Malonga hasn't made it. Dicko is the only one.
Yes.
Carnage, you could say, today. What's gone on with it was the poisoned chalice. If you got handed the number 1 spot, you were doomed. have a look at that at the end with the wrap-up and see how many number ones actually ended up on the number one spot. Only one athlete today. 1 out of 5 has the chance today. All the, well, I say all the other, but the other 4 have bitten the dust. A stretch too far. You've got to be able to launch that so quickly, a lightning fast attack where you catch your opponent, because as you begin to move you transmit to your opponent the direction that you're going in, and then his brain recognizes what's coming and he's able to block it. You have to get past all of that, so you've got the tiniest of moments where you might be able to catch your opponent off guard, and that's much better done moving rather than from absolutely still, because any movement you make is going to trigger a defense in your opponent. So much better for Salides to bring that into play when there is movement involved. .220 odd left to go. Is it Parlati that has that incredibly low ojigari that he snakes in sometimes from one knee? I think it's off the left knee and then uses the right leg. The ojigari. What about spinning in then?
I think we're going to see it.
Salides has obviously got that little sit-down Kataguruma to work at some stage, because he's tried it a couple of times here, so I won't say that it was his go-to technique, but it's definitely one that is fairly high up on his list of, let me see which one I'm going to choose next. A minute and a half to go. Single Shido against the Greek fighter.
Oh! Interesting move. The referee is looking.
Oh, they'll have a look at that action.
Yeah, was it a throw or was it just a movement and he rolled?
They're looking at an action by Salides to determine whether it is valid for scoring purposes.
Yeah.
Palati's not impressed. Nikos is, though, look. he threw his hand up immediately. Mind you, he's the Greek coach, isn't he? I told you I was going to throw you. He said Salides. Told you. Well, Salides it is who wins the bronze medal there. You'll see it on the highlights or the replay, and you can judge for yourself.
See here the highlights of this bronze medal contest on the screen.
Well, he wrapped his arm around him and he threw him. It's not the prettiest, but I'm going to say Maki Komi.
It was not on the ground yet.
He wasn't. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm okay for Maki Komi. He misses here. He's still up. Yeah. Wrap the arm up. Over he goes. Soft, but there are some times when techniques are soft. Yeah. I mean, if you don't see how they got there, and you just look at the finish, then you're going to say that's Maki Komi.
Yeah, it looked a little bit unusual, but he wasn't on the ground 100%. He wasn't on the ground yet. It was going to go on the ground because both knees were on the tatami and one hand, but the action just didn't stop.
I mean, you say it looked a little bit unusual. It looked very unusual.
Yeah.
However, was it valid for scoring purposes? I go, yes. Right, we come now to the final of the under 90 kilo category. Darko Brasnjovic of Serbia goes up against Luka Majstoradze of Georgia. There's to be Brasnjovic in the white judogi, Majstoradze in blue. There is the route to the final then.
Yeah.
With no other skank, Smink and Salidis for Brasnjovic. Halilite, Zilka, Kret and Tot were downed by Majstoradze on his way to the final. The referee in the middle for this one is Ioana Babia of Romania. Here is Annette with some more information.
Yeah, we're gonna have a look. There's a huge gap in the world ranking list. You may saw it, number 9. He is number 137, but he had a great day so far. And he threw the number 4 seed here, Michael Skank, the Serbian. And in the semi-final, Salidis, a Greek fighter. We have just seen his opponent, Luka Majstoradze, number 3 seed here, number 9 in the world. The head-to-head, they just met on one occasion. And Luka Majstoradze won that one. So.
To be a little bit more upright than that. A nod of acceptance, saying, yeah, all right. Just have to take that one. Brasnjovic, having fought so well during the day, will hope that he saved his best performance for the final. He won't want to come in and be swamped by Majstoradze. However, I get the feeling that with the Georgian being such a big favourite, one of the bigger names in the weight category as well, that it's going to be hard to keep him out. And he was the number 3 seed coming in here. Majstoradze. And it will take an incredible performance from Brasnjovic to keep him out unseeded at the start of the competition.
Yeah, what a day he had so far. Incredible good result to get into the final.
Gota Noaga, maybe you could say that they were fairly even, but Skank was absolutely beyond belief, beating him, and he beat him well. And Jesper Smink, that's a good Dutchman, he took him as well. And then in the semi-final, Theodoros Tsalidis. You don't want to get mixed up with that.
Oh yeah.
It's just the kind of style that you want to try and avoid. It's where Majstoradze has his strength. I mean, he cut his teeth. He grew up on that close-in kind of style of fighting in Georgia, so he'd be best off trying to avoid that. Brasnjovic has got some nice throwing techniques. Tamatoshi Ojigari, who almost saw the Ojigari then, missed with the Sumigeji, which is used to good effect early on. Those are his go-to techniques. Minute 46, he's just given up the single score so far and the single penalty. Masha Gudjigiani, I think, in the chair for Majstoradze. This is a few weights below what he previously fought in, although he's done absolutely fantastically well to shed goodness knows how many kilos. He looks a completely different man. Well done.
It's the only chance for gold from the Georgian team here.
Yeah, and
It's
they
another
were,
aspect.
well, we were looking at either Lipatiliani in the hundreds. There was another one there. Who else was it that we were looking at?
Tushishvili in the heavyweight, the
Tushishvili in
number
the
one
heavyweight.
seed here.
There was another in the under 100 kilos.
There was another one, Sulamanidze.
Sulamanidze. Yeah, Sulamanidze went out
Yeah.
to Gazimov. Yes, we saw that.
Yes.
So from great expectations, we ended up with just the one. Maisuradze picks up the penalty inside the last minute now. Brasinjovic beginning to press. I'd like to get rid of that belt grip. And, we'll call Mate now. 44 seconds. Let's see what happens when he really puts the foot down and presses home. Because it's all or nothing now. We may as well just go for it completely. Especially as Maisuradze may be feeling the tempo, feeling a little bit of the heat from having to keep the serve off for the last 3.5 minutes. Here comes Brasinjovic again, looking for a grip over the top.
Yeah. Maisuradze does not really like it, but he finds a way to escape there.
Clever.
Yeah. Still half a minute.
Blocking with that left hand, he moves it up around the waistline and comes up with his own attack. That's clever.
That's the best thing he can do, because Brasinjovic got a good grip, good start for an action, but in the end, Maisuradze is using it.
He's had so much luck with the he's had some success with the Sutemi Waza. He went for it in the end and now just trapped the leg, and Maisuradze is not really interested in going anywhere. He'll be perfectly happy to see it. And he ends up with a Sarkomi right at the end.
Good work.
Won't matter now.
Yeah.
10 seconds anyway. And Brasinjovic says, hey, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
I'll take the silver then. Luka Maisuradze of Georgia takes the gold medal in the under 90 kilo category. I'm not even going to say spirited effort, because that just suggests that he gave it a go. It was a terrific day for Darko Brasinjovic. He did himself proud in the final, just giving up one score, and he fought right to the end, to the very last second.
Yes.
That's a quality effort. Good work. I look forward to seeing Brasinjovic again. It's Luka Maisuradze who's going to take the gold medal here.
Yes.
Just to remind us, points to the Georgian flag. Wave to the fans here as well. I keep forgetting that it's not just another gold medal on the tour, Grand Prix or a Grand Slam. It's the gold medal for European Championships.
That is an important title. And the gold medal in the under 90 stays in Georgian hands. Last year, Lasha Bekauri won it in a final against Beka Griniashvili. What a final that was. It was a decision then who will go to the Olympics. Very emotional it was. This year it is Luka Maisuradze who takes gold.
Babiak was slightly embarrassed there to give the Wazari Alizeti opponent away. Everything went well.
Yeah.
Right decision. Right, we come now to the first of the bronze medal contests in the under 78 kilo category, Madeleine Malonga of France goes up against Patricia Sampaio of Portugal. It would be Malonga in the white judogi, Sampaio in blue. However, Sampaio picked up a injury in a previous contest. She's having a scan at the hospital. So Anna Stavrikova of the Czech Republic has the simple task of inviting Madeleine Malonga to the tatami to take the bow and to take the bronze medal. Slightly sheepish look on the face of Madeleine Malonga.
And
It
a
still
smile.
manages
Yes,
a thumbs up.
definitely she expected to get into the final.
Elegant.
Madeleine Malonga. Yeah, she is absolutely elegant.
Classy.
But still ending up onto the podium.
Right, well that brings us quickly to the second of the bronze medal contests in the under 78 kilo category. Luisa Malzahn of Germany goes up against Alice Belandi of Italy. It'll be Malzahn in the white judogi, Belandi in blue. 3 up against 29. They've never gone
No,
head to head. That's
never before.
Francisco Guerreri is the coach in the chair for Belandi. Rostini Balas of Hungary is the referee in the middle, and the coach for Luisa Malzahn is Klinger.
Yeah, Sandra Klinger. Exactly.
Sandy.
There she is, Louis.
Mum and Dad, I think, are in
Yeah.
the crowd. I think I've pulled enough names
You
in this
did.
particular contest. There will be
And at home for sure, her sister Claudia. Klausi will watch it.
Best wishes to
Yeah.
Claudia. She's embarrassed now that we've mentioned her. Right, we're underway with the second of the bronze medal contest. We missed out the first because of that injury to Patricia Sampaio. Let's keep our fingers crossed that she is well, and I'm sure she's being taken care of very well.
Belandi in the semi-final lost against the other German, Alina Böhm. She's in the final. And Luisa Malzahn lost against Sampaio earlier on in the pool final. And then won in the rubber charge against Anastasia Turchin. Collected already plenty of medals, Luisa Malzahn, at Europeans.
Yeah, Alice Belandi had a bit of a dust-up in her previous contest. That was with Alina Böhm. It was quite it was contentious, but there was a lot in it. With the coaches at the end were
Yes,
quite animated. That's lovely Ojigari.
yeah, right-sided.
Great change of direction. Everything was going off towards the edge of the competition area, then in the other direction. Good score from Belandi.
Looking there for something else on the ground, maybe, yeah. Shimawasa, and now still a lot of time.
I was just about to say that is what Luisa Malzahn has on her side. I think that there's still plenty of time left on the clock. She's also got a real depth of experience. She asked me last night when we were chatting, I think you said, did I remember her fight, the bronze medal fight in at the Junior World Championships? Yes, I remember it. One-sided effort with, well, maybe Seonagi, but didn't get the feet moving, did she?
Yeah, yeah. It was a good moment for that attack. Everything was still open, both were moving, just a little bit quicker and a bit more underneath, and it can work.
How's the contest gone now?
Comfortable lead here for the Italian.
Right, let's see how deep Louis can dig and take this bronze medal here at the European Championships. It will be terrific effort for her.
Chigari attempt from Louisa. And Belandi used that forward movement for an own attack.
Second penalty. What's that? Shake of the head from Maltzahn as if to ask, well, what was that for?
Yeah, to be honest, she attacked with the Ochigari, and then as a reaction, Belandi came up with another attack. If that penalty was given for passivity, I didn't see it.
No, I didn't see
But it couldn't be the reason, to be honest.
Possibly
No,
for
gripping infringement.
gripping infringement
Yeah.
inside.
Okay, yeah, that could be. Yeah. But not for being passive.
No.
Yeah.
Don't know if they should come up with
Yeah.
an attack. A little over a minute left to go. Still time to either pull something back or indeed to finish the contest. A little bit of a chase on as Maltzahn has to go and find Belandi. Belandi using as much of the mat area, rather like a boxer who circles and moves around and has the one in the middle doing the chasing.
And during that movement, she always got a good position on a judogi, Belandi, and keeps Louisa Maltzahn under control. It's interesting. And then, as a consequence, Louisa needs to get her grip and work on it. It's almost always the Italian who got a grip first, and he turns then. And Louisa has to react instead of act. It's a little thing.
There are 40 seconds left to go, so now's the time for Maltzahn to throw everything at Belandi.
Outside. Missed.
Got to get up,
Broke
out
up.
of there.
Yeah.
Probably got 2 attacks left in her. It's just the power is gone now. Oh, there's the second.
Right in the moment where Belandi attacked and was on the ground, there was a chance for Louisa to come up with an own attack. But instead of her, Belandi attacked again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second attack brought Maltzahn down onto her side. There was already a score on the board, so that's that. A 5th place finish. Disappointment for Maltzahn, but the bronze medal in the under 78 kilo category goes to Lice Belandi. Had to suffer a little bit at the hands of the Germans in the lead up to this, and I don't think she'll be thinking anything about revenge. It's just the way that it happened.
Yes.
But she'll be absolutely delighted with that win. And Louisa Maltzahn, who's an experienced athlete, been around a long time.
Yeah.
So that's a good win for the Italian. Is she 23 now? Did we say she was 23?
She is. Yes. There's the Ochigari again. The first score. And that was the second. I think then power was gone.
Yeah, maybe she didn't have as much time as we thought. Yeah, it was the second effort which actually started from the standing up thing. The two were joined up. Was in between the two.
Yeah.
Was the moment when Maltzahn wasn't able to come up with her own attack. We come now to the final of the under 78 kilo category. Lena Böhm of Germany goes up against Krisha Steenhuis of the Netherlands. It will be Böhm in the white judogi, Steenhuis in blue. 17 on the world ranking list, Lena Böhm, and 4
Yes.
on the world ranking list for Steenhuis. A bit of a gap there, and there's the route to the final. Steenhuis was lucky; he had a bye in the first round. It was Böhm who had the 4 fights. The referee in the middle for this one is Vladimir Nutsubidze of Georgia.
Yes, and Alina Böhm comes from a completely unseeded place. Lucia Steenhuis here seated as number 3. 4 times already silver medalist, 2 times bronze medalist, so she collected already some medals at European Championships. Alina Böhm, here she is. She defeated Alice Belandi in the semi-final. We have just seen her, and a big challenge here, a great challenge for the German. 23 years old.
Hirsch's been watching too many reruns of Anton Gasing. She comes out with both hands high up in the air. Everybody's got their own little mannerisms, but I'll have to point that one out too. Steenhuis. It's a Dutch thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yep. Steenhuis, very quiet, left-sided fighter, keeps her position, very strong in that, follows her line, experienced, and Alina collected already medals at, cadet and European championships, Continental champion a few years ago, cadet. So now she's looking for, she already won her first senior medal, but if you are, you have silver, you have already silver, and you try to make it possible or everything possible to win gold. Yeah, 2015 was her year. Cadet World Silver Medalist and Cadet European Champion.
Steenhuis had some trouble with her wrist earlier on, and I think she's gone over on that wrist again.
She looks to her coach. I think she's not really secure. What shall I do?
She's going to try to continue for the time being. So when she grips up, is she going to have any purchase on there? And the hand, when it didn't grip, it went open. It was at the palm of the hand on the back as opposed to taking a grip. So she's still a little bit tentative with it. She hasn't closed the fingers yet. You've seen she's trying to find a place where she can work from, but at no stage is she holding on to anything.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, if it's that bad, you're just going to have to swallow this and say, I can't, because you can't grip up.
Exactly. Of course, you want to win gold, but on the other hand, to risk really a big injury, it's really tricky. Yeah, look at her face. right, so they gave the score to the German. She has taken the lead and still got 2 minutes. Look, still her left arm has no grip at all. That if you continue like that and you realize you can't get a grip, then you should stop it. You should stop it. This is for your healthy and also mentally. It's not the right way.
No, that's a bit. He's going to ask her, "Are you sure you want to continue?"
Yeah.
It's rather like asking a boxer who's just had a count of 8. Are you sure you want to continue? She can't put the left hand on. She's trying to think of what she can do. Maybe left-sided upon Stenage where you don't have to grip. Not sure if that's in the armory.
That's incredible. I mean, also the coach should see it or sees it.
Yeah, and just say,
and should say, stop it.
Stop here.
Yeah.
Well, the referee actually could give her a third penalty, save her the trouble because she hasn't been able to grip.
That's right. That's right.
I know that's harsh, but...
No, in the end, it's better to save her from an even harder, stronger injury.
I can see what Hirscher was hoping for, that she would get into this kind of position where maybe, ogoshi, where the arm goes around the waist and you don't have to grab hold, or some kind of koshiguruma where you don't have to close the hand. But you're hoping that that position will develop from a position where Alina Böhm knows what's coming and going to try and avoid that at all costs.
And I think she's in a position with her experience and success. Why are you doing this to yourself? Nobody will say you have been so brave. Everybody will say, why didn't you stop?
Again, that left hand is just resting on there. There's the opportunity with the koshiguruma, but
not strong.
Yeah,
not as
enough.
Strong as she can be when she is fit.
And that'll do now.
European champion. Incredible. She had really a good day. Alina Böhm.
Yes, a single score was enough to get past Steinhaus, who had sustained an injury during the contest. That left hand can't even be used to pull the skirt on a jacket down because it just hasn't got the ability to close a hand. Tears for both of them.
Yes, two completely different meanings. And I mean, Alina Böhm, completely unseeded. She threw out some of the bigger names here. One against Powell, one against Belandi.
Yeah,
she had. She started winning against Paris Gomez, the Spaniard, then against the Israeli Lania. Yeah,
she had a big day then.
She had a big day. Yes.
She must have had the first round fight.
Incredible, yeah.
I'll do this. Sorry, plenty of tape
Yeah.
on the hands, which suggests that there may have been previous trauma in that area. Probably carried an injury.
Yeah. So the world champion is coming from Germany and the European champion now. Same.
The same weight category.
Yeah.
And that's without the former world bronze medalist into the mix.
Yeah.
Right, we come now to the awarding ceremony for the men in the under 90 kilo category. The medals are being presented by the European Judo Union Marketing Director, Eddie Coaz.
The medals will be presented by the Marketing Director of the European Judo
He
Union.
had previously competed at under 60 kilos.
Winner of the bronze
I
medals.
think you'll be okay if I say that he's not 60 kilos any longer. The first of the bronze medals goes to Theodoros Tselidis of Greece. There's a bronze medal also for Mamadali Mediev of Azerbaijan. Silver medal goes to Darko Brasnovic of Serbia. The gold medal goes to Luka Maisoradze of Georgia.
The flowers will be presented by Mr. Roman Stoilov, President of the Bulgarian Judo Federation.
Ladies and gentlemen, now please stand for the national anthem of Georgia.
Дами и господа, нека станем на крака
And
за
now the
националния
national anthem
на
of
Грузия.
Georgia.
Congratulations to our medalists. We now invite our honorary officials to come together for the family picture.
Right, family picture is over. We can have one of the winning quartets. Tselidis and Mediev were the bronze medal winners. Brasnovic took the silver medal. It was Maisoradze to take the gold medal. Right, coming up next, the first of the bronze medal contests in the under 100 kilo category. Nicolas Sherazadishvili of Spain goes up against Simeon Katarina of the Netherlands. It'll be Sherazadishvili in the white judogi, Katarina in blue. Here's Annette with some more information.
So they met already one time, and it was Sherazadishvili who won it. Vitaly Suleiman
Here's
of the
the referee in
Ukraine.
the middle, yeah.
he will referee this bronze medal contest. And here is Simeon Katarina of the Netherlands. Yeah, let's see. Nicolas Sherazadishvili here. hug to his coach. Let's see, Sherazadishvili. His day started kind of crazy, the first fight against Ashley Gonzalez. He won that one. Then he lost against, later on in the pool final against Piotr Kuchera. Then
Poland, yeah.
Yeah, then in the rapid charge against Valam Lipoteliani. Oh, today was crazy. And now he's here for a bronze medal. And his opponent lost in the semi-final against Michael Corral, his teammate, and went straight to that bronze medal contest. Yeah, they faced each other in April at the Antalya Current Slam, where Nicolas won. Not that long time ago. A month. A month ago. Shido given to Katarina.
Yes, that one for avoiding to take a grip.
Really put him under pressure now. A couple of attacks here from the Dutch. Sherazadishvili still a little bit too calm.
As Annette was saying, it wasn't that long ago that they had gone head to head. A month.
Yes,
A month
yeah,
ago.
Exactly.
When Sherazadishvili came out on top. That one went the distance. A single score in that contest. This one looks as though it may be heading the same way, Annette.
Yeah.
Quite cagey and close.
You got a grip on the belt, yeah. Use your legs to go into a big attack. Come with the Uchimata or... grip now.
Both fighters pick up penalties for avoiding to take a grip.
To be honest, this time Sherazadishvili tried to get the grip. Maybe they will correct it. You really just could see that Katarina took his arm back.
Katarina was...
No.
No.
A lot of confusion. I think it's the other way around. Oh.
Yeah, nothing's changed then. Well, you could see what Katarina was thinking, but the thought process never transferred to the body, did it? This is what I'd like to do, but my body can't really do it. Certainly not as quick enough to catch.
First good attack.
Really.
Yeah. The first really strong attack here.
Last few seconds left in regulation time. Going across on the left. And he does take him back. Just puts him on the point of the shoulders. This was one we were debating and talking about.
Good reaction here.
And remember, the wording for the score, even for Ippon, is mostly on the back. It's not flat on your back. It's mostly on the back.
Yep.
Recognizable technique, control, and mostly on the back. Katarina gave him a bit of a push, but not enough for him to go up the competition area, and I don't think they were going to call the sheet over that one.
Winner, first bronze medalist in men's under 100 kilogram
Zadishvili is the first of the bronze medal winners in the under 100 kilo category, overcoming Simeon Katarina of the Netherlands, who has to settle for a 5th place at these senior European championships. Let's see if we can have some highlights from that one.
Yeah, a happy Spaniard. When you compare to the first day, you just need to lift up his hands a little bit, you know.
Whereas the 60 kilo fighters were jumping, they were leaping up in an attempt to try and high five the fans at the front of the stands there.
That was the score. Good reaction here from Zadishvili. A part of the shoulder, part of the back had contact with the tatami.
Come to the second of the bronze medal contests in the under 100 kilo category. Elmar Gazimov of Azerbaijan goes up against Daniel Eich of Switzerland. It'll be Gazimov in the white judogi, Eich in blue. 24 against 29, reasonably close in the IJF World Ranking list. Lisa Harrison of Great Britain is the referee in the middle for this one here is Anna.
Yeah, we figured the World Ranking list already out. They didn't meet on previous occasions. The head-to-head does not yet exist. There's a gap of experience of 9 years. Gazimov he lost his pool final to Michael Correll of the Netherlands. The modernist repechage contest against Peter Palchik of Israel. And let's have a look to Daniel Eich. He won his pool final against the number 4 seed here, Valam Lipotagliani. That was right in the last seconds, and then lost his semi-final against Piotr Kuchera of Poland. And went straight into that bronze medal contest. Big attack here, right-sided from the Swiss. So no score so far, no penalty. The number 1 seed here, Jorge Fonseca, lost early, didn't even have a chance for the repechage. He lost against Kuchera. We're going to see him then in the upcoming contest. The number 2, Peter Palchik, lost in the repechage in the end against Gazimov before he lost against the Dutch fighter Simeon Katarina. So a little surprise here. What happened during the day in this category. Big attack. Oh, Chigari, lovely. Wow, what a great success that is. He's looking, he can't believe it. Can't believe it. The Swiss guy. Daniel Eich froze Gazimov. That is really a great success. Unbelievable.
Winner and second bronze medalist in the under 100 kilogram category from Switzerland, Daniel Eich.
He can't believe it.
Well, he's pointed at someone, and I think he's saying, "I told you so."
Yes.
Good coach there.
Mm-hmm. What a day he had. Big hip attack and then the Ochi. Lovely combination. Didn't give Gazimov the time to react and to come up with an own attack. Bam. The coach, oh my god, yeah, but we can mention, oh yes, oh my god.
Hand.
Yes.
His head in his hand. Oh no.
It's not fair. We shouldn't.
No,
giggle,
but
it-
what?
It was a bit eye-catching, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Oh,
Coming up next, the final of the under 100 kilo category. Piotr Kucera of Poland goes up against Michael Korel of the Netherlands. It'll be Kucera in the white judogi, Korel in blue, 67
yes.
on the world ranking list, goes up against a top 10 fighter, number 10 in the world. Here
Yeah.
is the route to the final. Minashkin, Fonseca, Sherezadishvili and Eich, Kucera, and it was Peter Zilka, Gazimov and Katarina who were downed by Korel on his way to the final. The referee in the middle for this one is Heather Lutyens of Belgium.
Yeah,
There
there
you
she
go.
is.
I told you.
So as
Go on.
I can remember, the head-to-head does not yet exist, right? So
Ah,
we'll to know. Always going to be exciting when fighters meet for the first time on the tatami.
we've had a couple of fighters make it to the gold medal contest who we could reasonably say were surprise packages.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kucera fits in there, doesn't he?
Yes.
Was he in the top 8?
No.
Well, we know he wasn't in the
Kucera
top
not.
4.
Yeah.
So Kucera, no. He
No.
didn't even make it into the top 8 seeds. And we normally say that if you want to make sure of a medal, then get yourself seeded. Well, here is an unseeded fight. And we had an unseeded final yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've got a seed in the final. One of the top 8. He wasn't one of the top 4, so quite a few of them have been chopped down
Yeah.
on their way to this final block. Most noticeably, the number 1 seed, Jorge Fonseca of Portugal, who went out reasonably early to
Yeah.
guess who?
Yeah.
Who was it that put him out? Yeah, Kucera. Cagey start to this final.
Oh, not the best position for this attack.
He kind of got caught up in that left leg as well. Kucera kind of half blocked the entry, but he wasn't quick enough to get past that, and that helped to keep him out. Kucera picks up a penalty for passivity. Possibly that last attack saved Korel from getting one himself, because it was just ambling along, you know. There was just nothing really fancy, nothing special happening, and all of a sudden there was that little failed attack by Korel, and I think that probably saved him from picking up the penalty. It's Kucera who's got the single Shido against him with a little over 2 minutes left to go. Crowd waiting for some fireworks.
Yeah, so we do, right?
And Annette Firm and myself waiting for some fireworks.
Yeah, it was a little bit dangerous.
Tall, leggy, long arms.
Yeah.
Almost slightly awkward looking Kucera. And he threw beautifully with Ukuriashi Barai earlier on, didn't he? Lovely movement. Can't remember who it was that he disposed of earlier on with that. Coral, better look out. Was it Menashkin?
Yeah, it was
that
at
he
the
got
very
rid of?
first
Yeah,
fight.
yeah, quite right. Grigory Menashkin, the long-serving Estonian. I wonder how much more we're going to see of him. Seems to have been around forever. He looks as though he's been around forever.
Yeah, Coral really seems to get some problems here, to get a good timing and a good position for his own attacks. They didn't convince me yet. Again.
Oh, Sugeishi, but it was too slow to develop. Chance to work something on the ground now. I was going to say he's not looking. He's just looking to get out of any problems that he had, as opposed to put Coral in any danger. 10 seconds left in regulation time. This one looks set for golden score. JP Bell in the chair, having a look on. Don't show the any other coaches. We won't be able to identify them. Right, just the single Shido in regulation time. We're going to have golden score period.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's support the athletes.
Yeah, yesterday when the stadium announcer called for the athletes to be supported, there happened to be a Bulgarian on the mat. There was a massive chair and it sounded as though there were thousands in here. A slightly smaller crowd today, and there's no Bulgarian interest.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah.
So the crowd is a little bit subdued. Right-sided effort from Coral, but really didn't trouble Katsira. He's got to be brave here, I think, Katsira. I think he could trouble Coral. His long legs, and Uchimata, maybe. He's so nervous. Final of the European Championships. Has he even come close in the past to something of this kind of level? Nerves maybe playing a big part. Doesn't want to make a mistake. And at some stage you're going to have to put a score on the board.
Another chance here for Kuchera. Oh, I must say the attacks from Coral are not well placed. He is not able to get underneath, and Kuchera is so tall.
This is rarefied air for Katsira. He's not flirted with anything like this as far as a final is concerned.
Look, it is a good grip for the Dutch.
See, even that was half-hearted, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And by the time he was coming out, he hadn't really, he didn't shake Coral to create a reaction for the combination, for the second part of the combination. We've had 2 minutes of golden score. Mind you, Coral hasn't done a great deal to write home about, has he? Been very subdued, the pair. Single Shido. He never appeared in a Continental final, a Grand Slam final, a Grand Prix final, World Championship final. I won't go any further because he just said he hasn't been in a final. And here he is in the final of the European Championships. Real chance now to do something, Katsira. Look at the skirt of the jacket held low down, which is unusual, but it was outside of the belt, so I'm not going to say anything about that. And he picks up a second penalty for avoiding to take a grip. Can't afford to let it slip on an error like that. Slow to think about getting involved in near-waza, so there's nothing going on there. Almost 3 minutes of golden score.
Incredible.
Has he run out of ideas or run out of steam? Coral now is the one to try and finish this off. Come up with a score. Sarah's had every opportunity to try and show us some of the magic that he found earlier on in the day.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, seems to have lost his shine, and Coral, in all honesty, hasn't been able to blast him off the tatami. One would have thought that with the power and the experience that Coral had,
Absolutely.
he might be able to deal with a inexperienced Katsira, but hasn't been the case. He's found him very difficult. I mean, if we were to put side by side the achievements of Michael Coral, we would fill up a lot of those spaces that are blank for Katsira. Medals, Grand Prix, Grand Slam. He needs to draw on some of that experience to get this one over and done with, as we approach 4 minutes of golden score. Katsira still in there. Could come up with a sneak attack and maybe steal the gold medal at the European Championships. Well, steal the final anyway, because he would deserve it, having worked so hard during the day. He might steal the contest. 2 penalties against him, slightly bent over, just being pulled around a little bit by Coral now.
Oh, big attack and counter.
One mistake.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of power that I was hinting at. I thought we'd see it earlier on. You know, I think it came when Katsira really opened up.
Yeah, yeah.
Coral hadn't been able to break him down and make it happen. Katsira looked for an opening. 4 minutes 20 into golden score, was thinking, oh, I better do something here.
Yeah.
Left himself open, and Coral absolutely flattened him in the end with the kind of power that we thought he might display earlier on. Anyway, it's Coral, Michael Coral of the Netherlands, who takes the gold medal in the under 100 kilo category. Annette.
Yeah, it really took a while. I mean, he is such an experienced fighter. And he really had problems in this fight, and the first attacks from Katsira were really good, or also dangerous. Maybe a little bit self-confidence was missing, I don't know. A little bit more power when he went into the attacks.
Yeah, the first real opening that presented itself, or that Katsira presented to Coral. Coral took full advantage over and said, okay, I know where we're going with this one. As Annette was saying, it just took a long time in getting there. Well, I'll tell you what, no doubt it's going to be on the highlights reel.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony.
We come now to the awarding ceremony for the women in the under 78 kilo category. The medals are being presented by Dr. Martin Poigar, the European Judo Union General Secretary.
The medals will be presented by the General Secretary of the European Judo
And
Union,
it
Dr. Martin
just so
Poigar.
happens that it's his birthday
Winner of the bronze
today.
medal, representing Italy.
The first of the bronze medals goes to Alice Balandi of Italy. It's a bronze medal also for Madeleine Malonga of France. Silver medal goes to Guusje Steenhuis of the Netherlands. The gold medal goes to Alina Böhm of Germany. Not many years ago, Alina Böhm was carrying out the duties that you see one of the staff doing there, handing the flowers and handing the medals. And now here she is, collecting the gold medal at the European Championships. An achievement for her.
Ladies and gentlemen, now please stand for the national anthem of Germany.
And now the national anthem of Germany. Obviously a very emotional moment there for Alina Böhm. I think she would have struggled to do any singing during that. Tears throughout. But she can manage a smile now. That's one of the biggest smiles I've seen all weekend. Madeleine Malonga has only got the bronze medal, and she always stands like that.
Yes.
It's just
She's a beauty.
right. We are moving on to the next of the weight categories. It's the plus 78 kilo category. The first of the bronze medals features Kinga Wolczak of Poland. She goes up against Asia Tavano of Italy. It's Wolczak in the white judogi, Tavano in blue. Referee in the middle for this one is John Ramekers of the Netherlands.
Yes, and the two ladies, they met on two previous occasions. The head-to-head is 2-0. Tavano here, the Italian, lost it, so she could change something in regard to the head-to-head. It was her, the Polish fighter, Wolczak, Kinga Wolczak, who decided it twice by winning against the Italian. Wolczak lost her pool final to Romane Diko, then won her rapid charge contest. Her opponent let's have a look. Yeah, the Italian. on the pool D today. She won her pool final against Marit Kamps and then lost in the semi-final against Ras Heshko.
Tavano made a mistake there. She'd worked hard to get the grip around the back and then let go of the right arm. So when she went in with the hips, there was nothing there. Need to take control of Volchak's right arm. And they're playing around with just one side.
Yeah.
He's not going to stand for that for long. Because that's a bit better. Strong on the sleeve. Yeah, now you've got some control.
Yep. Exactly.
Even when Volchak misses the attack, you're still in control to take over, work on the ground.
Yep.
If once you lose that contact, they're going to disappear. They'll be off. The coach will sort that out at some stage. Again, just showing one side.
Looking for the Shimawasa.
And now you're in trouble.
So,
yeah.
Good transition.
Yeah.
Good transition.
And all because you fail to control your opponent's sleeve.
Yeah.
You left them with that hand free. Anyway, I'm not the Polish coach. He's in the chair anyway. Asia Tavano of Italy it is who takes the first of the bronze medals. Or maybe he's tried to get that across and just it hasn't. Look at that.
It could be.
Just
yeah.
Raise an arm, tap everybody on the way out. That was such a task on the opening day of competition when they had to leap up and some of the 48 kilos were missing. They couldn't even get that high.
It looked so good, yes.
Yeah, just before they go to ground, you see here, it's the right hand that's off. Okay, well she does actually take it, but not far enough to stop it.
Yeah.
She loses contact and then...
Exactly, and that was the hand she should have had under control,
yeah.
But in the end she got choked with.
She got choked with. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's easy for us to say, we're still sitting here.
That's right.
We come now to the second of the bronze medal contests in the plus 78 kilo category. Marit Kamps of the Netherlands goes up against Sebil Akbulut of Turkey. It'll be Kamps in white judogi, Akbulut in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Ofer Ben Zvi of Israel, and here with more information on the two athletes is Annette. Let's see what she's able to unearth.
Yeah, I spoke with the Turkish coach, and he told me that a Turkish fighter we all know, Kyra Said, who won it last year. She had an operation. She is going to come back to the training, so that's why we haven't seen her for a while. Also not in Antalya. She had an operation. So instead of her here, it is the Turkish fighter Akbulut, Sebil Akbulut, who's able to fight for a medal. Both haven't met each other, so the head-to-head does not exist yet. We're going to see there's a kind of gap here in the world ranking. Marit comes on place 22 and her opponent, her Turkish opponent, much more higher, 83.
Nervous times
Yes.
for the coaches who are watching on.
Yeah.
You can extend that to the fans there, because there are quite a few fans from Turkey. And there are a good number of the Dutch team as well, and maybe family and friends who've come along. But to be honest, even those at home watching will be nervous as well. And I know it's late in the day, but there's still people who maybe been out doing something on Sunday, coming in and joining the broadcast. So hello to everyone, and hello to Marina Miyarova watching as well. Hello to you. Enjoy.
Remember Hilde Jager's hair yesterday with the orange?
Yeah, they're all going for it,
You know?
aren't they?
Yeah, similar. Looks really similar. Looking there for the grip. Right-sided Akbulut. Half-hearted attempt.
Yeah, she almost
She
fell
stopped.
into it.
Yeah, she stopped early. There was a possibility. A little bit more work with her arms to get the situation under control, to turn her opponent.
Akbulut picked up a penalty there.
Yeah. Cross grip. She got a dominance in regard to the grip. The question is, can she use it for a big attack? She looks really powerful. She reminds me to one of the French fighter, the Turkish.
Yes.
Yeah?
I know who you're talking about. Hang on a second. I will.
It's not Lea Fontaine.
Julia Tolafua.
Yes.
I spend too much time doing this, don't I? Single Shido against Akbulut. Camps, one of the most likeable and humorous characters on the Dutch team. Softly spoken, easy to make laugh. She just giggles at almost anything, like a big child. I'll tell you what though, I wouldn't fancy being out there up against her inside the last minute of regulation and time. Looking for the big grip over the top, possibly a Makikomi, but she can't bring it off.
No, really. The dominance in the grip, but just the execution. Still looking for something coming from Kams. I mean, she's junior world champion from last year. She got a good experience on European and world level at junior stage.
Little movement there.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
Looking to come forward. She thought about going to the rear. Try and develop that over the next 6, 7, 8 months. If that works. You know, it's those little things you think,
Yes.
maybe I've got something to work with, because
Yeah.
there's the thought process. Okay, she hasn't been able to bring it off, but at least you saw that there is something there.
Absolutely.
A little feint to the front and then maybe around the back. It's not just all pull and power.
Yeah. Yeah, and this sometimes really makes the difference.
Especially in the heavyweight division, where for some time we've been looking for someone a little bit special. We're kind of hoping that it's going to be Roman Dicko. We'll see in the next contest coming up.
Shigari, the attempt looked good. Okay, golden score.
Quarter to 6 here in Sofia. We're not going to have a late one. There's a second penalty picked up by Akbulut right at the end of regulation time, or you could say at the very beginning of the golden score period. Which one do you like? At the end of the regulation time or at the beginning of golden score? It was really connected with the end of golden score.
Yes.
End of regulation time.
Yes.
Right, we'll move on then. Right, we're in to golden score.
Outside attack. Oh, she broke up a little bit too early, or she was just a little bit
Too far away. That left leg needed to just a slightly bigger step. But we're being super critical here because this is, a bronze medal contest at the European Championship, so you can expect a certain level. But they're both reasonably young, aren't they? They're still finding their way in the super heavyweight division. Chance here, missed it.
Yeah.
So speed, power, timing, technical expertise, those are all missing because we're still talking about people who are developing their craft. Camps needs to step it up a little bit here. There's a little bit of a push, to be honest. And now Akbulut has to look at that scoreboard and realise 2 penalties are up against her. She won't be able to survive a third. That'll be it. It's Camps who picks up Ashido here. Akbulut really needs to get this out of the way now.
Yeah.
Can't have much left in the tank. And Camps is just going to try and force her way to a third Shido for her opponent. Nothing wrong with that. You can't come up with a score, then your fallback position is that your opponent will be Shidoed out of the contest. Not what we want to see, but it's part of it. Again, a little bit of a turn. You know, she's not the polished, not the finished product, but those things you would go back in the club, go to your dojo and say, right, we're going to work on that little feint that you showed us early on, and we're going to work with that turn so that it becomes smooth, it becomes powerful, it becomes a strong card in your armory, or a strong weapon in your armory. Let's get the things in the right order. And that Osoto again, Akbulut hopping in for the Osoto.
The power, she got the power, but in the end, just she has to work a little bit more on her upper half of the body with her arms to break the balance, to bring Camps walking backwards. But does not seem so.
Yeah. We've had 2 minutes of golden score.
Yeah.
I wonder if we're going to get a big finish. You can see that they're both physically drained.
Yeah.
Camps with that last kind of non-effort, and Akbulut who can, hardly get to her feet because she's given everything. So maybe we will get a big finish because there's no longer any defence here. So you get yourself into a good position, a good attack. You should be able to get past. Oh, that looked like a duck and a drop. Oh, That will do. Well, it wasn't quite the attractive finish that we were looking for. A push down
Yeah.
onto the back. Kamp's unable to defend.
No, because she
Against-
lost her grip also.
yeah.
She
Against a little bit of a push.
no chances there to take control or keep control. Akbulut. Sibila Akbulut it is. Winning bronze.
Well, they took the gold medal last time, didn't they, Turkey? With Kyra Sayed, is that right? Did they win the gold medal
Last year,
last year?
she won gold, yes.
And this year, they take a bronze.
Yeah.
So, Turkey continuing to have some degree of success with their women in the heavyweight division anyway. They'd previously had good lightweight.
Yes.
And then I suppose the last middleweight for them was Busra Katapoglu. But they're going through a bit of a lean patch with the rest of the weights. The two lightweights have disappeared. Ebru Shaheen and Dilara Lochmanikim. Kind of lost them along the way. And then the men, you know, they're there, but they're not meddling. Michal Skank, possibly the and Vedat Al-Bayrak, the two, you know, who you could count on, but they're going to need a super heavyweight for men, super heavyweight for women. They may have found one there.
Yes, that's right.
Right, we come now to the final of the plus 78 kilo category for women. The women's super heavyweight, Roman Dicko of France goes up against Raj Hershko of Israel. It'll be Dicko in the white judogi, Hershko in blue. The world ranking has these two athletes at number 1 and number 3. We've got them at 1 and 2. Number 1 and 2 seeded here. Akbulut, Volstrak and Paulusova for Dicko, and it was Tavano, Ozturk and Radic that were down by Hershko on her way to the final. The referee in the middle for this one is Roberta Chiulia of Italy. Annette.
Yes, and in the world ranking between Romana Dicko and Raj Hershko is only a Brazilian, Beatriz Souza. The number 1, or here she is the number 3 against the number 1. So they met already one time, the head-to-head, and it was Romana Dicko who decided that contest. Romana Dicko is the number 1 seed, Raj Hershko is the number 2 seed.
1 versus 2.
Yep. And it was in Tokyo where they fought against each other.
In the quarterfinal, was it?
Yeah. So.
Left-sided Ojigari effort from Hershko. Hershko in the chair. Oh, strong grip here from Dicko. Ojigari from Dicko, and she's on the board.
Yeah.
Just turning off to the side. There's Hershko.
Looking here for her 3rd title, Romana Dicko.
You have to try and control that right arm when that goes over the top. She's got full control. Here we go again. Uchimata Makikomi maybe, or just the Makikomi. Harai Makikomi almost.
Powerful.
Just lost control with the hands.
Yeah.
That's where the danger is.
Yeah.
Over on that side. Dicko sizing up that right side again.
The attempts here from Hershko to break Dicko's balance, but difficult, really difficult.
And she's going to have to try and use her attacks to prevent Dicko from attacking.
Yeah.
Because every time Dicko goes over on that side, it looks dangerous. That one was across the face, the attempted shinowaza.
Strong right arm here from Dicko. The grip on the neck of Hershko. Well, she could break it up.
You just get the feeling, nothing against Raz Hershko, you just get the feeling it's a matter of time before she comes up with the big finish. Shari just being asked to calm it down a little bit, keep himself under control. Not easy, is it?
Nice grip. Let's see. Oh my God. Wow. Powerful. There's really no chance to escape. Deep breath here from Romana Dicko.
Yeah, you know, there are quite a few things to talk about here. One of them is, as we were saying, it just felt as though it was a matter of time. I mean, Hershko is just incredibly brave. You know, she's diminutive, and you know, she's up against some huge athletes in that weight category. Made her way to the final, and here she is as a silver medalist at the European Championship. She's collected a bronze medal at the Olympic Games in the team event. You know, she's piling them up, isn't she?
Yeah.
Piling them up. And here we're talking about the one who's lost. Here, however, coming off the tatami now is the gold medal winner, European champion, Ronan Dicko. And who's to say that we won't see her here again and again, and at other quality events on the top spot.
See here the highlights of this final on screen. And to the friends, we all invite you to stay with us also to the last award ceremony. All medalists deserve to get your applause. Thank you very much.
Yes, Ronan Dicko is the gold medal winner in the plus 78 kilo category. Right, we've got the awarding ceremony for the men in the under 100 kilo category coming up now. The medals are being presented by EJU Sport Director, Mr. Wiesław Błach.
Presented by the sports director of the European Judo Union, Dr. Wiesław Błach. Winner of the bronze medal for Switzerland.
The first of the bronze medals goes to Daniel Eich of Switzerland. There's a bronze medal also for Nicolas Sherazadishvili of Spain. Silver medal goes to Piotr Kucera of Poland. The gold medal goes to Michael Corral of the Netherlands. You'll be upset that I didn't wear the orange tie today. We went with Frank de Witt yesterday, and unfortunately it didn't pay off. But Coral didn't need it. Terrific finish from a contest that took a bit, didn't it? I think it was 4 minutes into golden score. But as I said, it made it to the highlights reel.
Ladies and gentlemen, now please stand for the national anthem of the Netherlands.
And now the national anthem of the Netherlands.
Congratulations to our honorists. We now invite our honorary officials to come together for the family picture.
Still working out what to do with the masks. Right, there is the winning quartet. Aich and Sherazadishvili were the bronze medal winners. It was Kutsera who took the silver. Coral was the gold medal winner and European champion. We've got one more weight category for you, and it is the plus 100 kilo. The first of the bronze medal contests features Roy Meyer of the Netherlands. He goes up against Sipos Richard of Hungary. It'll be Meyer in the white judogi, Sipos in, or Sipos, I think it is.
Yes.
Sipos
Yes.
in blue. And here is Annette Böhm.
Well, there's a huge gap when you have a look to the experience. 30 years old, Roy Meyer is 21, Sipos Richard is. The world ranking is 5 places difference, not so much, 25 and 20, and they didn't meet each other before.
The referee in the middle for this one is Mathieu Bataille of France, who himself knows a bit about super heavyweight competition.
Perfectly fits. Here they are. All right.
It's showtime.
It's showtime.
When Roy is around, I wonder if we're going to see Dancing Man Roy.
Yes.
He normally does a little bit of a dance if he wins. Well, we didn't see Dancing Man Fonseca, did we? Didn't get that chance.
Yep. That's right. The day was too short for him.
There may yet be a dance left, but the only one who will come up with it is Roy Meyer. We have to get past the Hungarian first.
Yes, and Sipos made it until the semi-final, losing there against Johannes Frey. He had a good day so far. Won against Jakub Kamo in the pool final, the Hungarian. Let's have a look to Roy Meyer.
Slightly amateurish with that step out by Meyer.
Yeah. He lost against Tushishvili in the pool final, and then he won his rapid charge contest.
You can't have the kind of build and physique and stature that Meyer has got and then claim that someone pushed you out.
Yeah, yeah, that is absolutely right.
Even if it is
Yeah.
someone like Sheepos. No, come on, Roy. You bench press more than him. A little nudge. Oh, you pushed me out. Sorry.
Uchimata. Good attempt. Another attempt. This time it was a score. This time it was better. The lead here for the Dutch. Schibitz, Richard looking to Ngwari Miklos, the coach. He needs to increase a little bit his attacks and the speed. Romaya uses that forward moving from Schibitz and comes up with an own attack. He's still got time. 2 minutes still on the board.
I heard the scream from here.
Yes, yes. Powerful attack.
Ngwari Miklos and John-Paul Bell taking the opportunity to give instructions to their respective charges whilst the mate had been called. Minute 20 odd left to go. Maya leads by Rosari. Both others have a penalty apiece. Sheepos not out of it by any means, with still time left on the clock.
He really got difficulties to attack.
Well, I wonder who wandered off there. No one, let's get on with it, okay.
.52 seconds. Penalty for leaving the area.
Ooh, that was close. Just it couldn't turn him.
Another attack from Roy Meyer. Looks much more better than only to defend.
One more attack, I think.
Yeah.
This is it. One more roll of the dice, as I like to say. There he comes. Go for it now, big fella. Still there. Gone now.
Yes.
Well, he managed to get two in to his credit. Šipoć, Richard. Can't ask for more than that. Roy Meyer, as you said right at the beginning, and at that little bit more experienced. And that was the difference, really. Single score to Meyer, and the Dutchman who takes the bronze medal, the first of the bronze medal in the plus 100 kilo category. Yeah, here comes Dancing Man. Well, he just struck the pose then.
Yeah.
Gave the dancing a miss this time round.
Oh.
JP will need that suit dry cleaned after Roy Murray's just sweated all over it. Yeah, that was a good score.
Yeah, absolutely. Powerful. Consistent. Yeah.
Hopping Ojigari, yeah. There's a little cross there, you know, Ojigari, Uchimata, isn't it?
Yeah. Something in between.
Yeah. Probably more. Let's have a look at the attempt here. Yes, Uchimata.
Yeah. It was the direction.
Yeah.
For the Uchimata.
Ends up with a little look of Ojigari, but it's Uchimata, and JP has a smile on his face. He knows his sweaty hug is coming up.
Yep.
And I'm not sure what it is that he tells him, but he gets a slap on the head from Meyer afterwards.
No.
We miss it, we miss it. Maybe it's just as well. We come now to the second of the bronze medal contest in the plus 100 kilo category. Yakiv Kamo of Ukraine goes up against Guram Tusishvili of Georgia. It'll be Kamo in the white judogi, Tusishvili in blue. This could very well have been the final. The referee in the middle for this one is Veli-Matti Karinkanta of Finland, but here is Annette Böhm to give you her thoughts on the upcoming contest. There's Annette.
Yeah, two high quality fighters. Here we're going to see Guram Tusishvili, who was so angry when he lost in the semi-final. Couldn't believe it. The number one seed here. Wanted to win his third title. Now he finds him in a fight for the bronze medal, and so does Yakiv Kamo, the Ukrainian. The head-to-head is 0-3, so 3 times Tusishvili won that battle. Same age, 27 years old, and both are in the top 10 in regard to the world ranking list. Guram Tusishvili is number 2, and Yakiv Kamo number 10 in the world. Good defense from Kamo. The first attacks came from Tusishvili.
Not the first time these two have gone head to head. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I remember Guram Tusishvili throwing Yakiv Kamo beautifully for Ippon, I think it was Budapest, with Sasai Tsurikomiyashi. 2017? First time we went there for the World Championships, yeah. And that was where Tusishvili won his world title.
They both got really brilliant throwing skills and really a good feeling for the situation. And they make the heavyweight so attractive with their judo. Missed it a little bit. The perfect position here, Kamo.
Left-sided effort from Tusishvili. Beginning to show signs, Tusishvili, of being the slightly more old style of Georgian fighter. A lot of the Georgian fighters now inherited a fitness regime from the previous coaching staff who were there, who had moved them out of the one that had been there before. So when we look at the earliest ones, it was just all throw, all action. And then they had a period where it was all fitness, all making sure that you could go 8 minutes instead of just 4. But you just get the feeling that Tusišvili may have slipped back into the earlier one, and come minute number 4, he may be spent. So get in there early. Kamo thought that he would offer up the same attack that Tusišvili did, but they had the same result. No result.
Yes.
I just thought I'd drop that one in.
Yeah, it fit. It fitted.
They are both really only interested in throwing, aren't they? That's it.
Absolutely, yes.
There's no other. There are no kind of tactics or let me see if I can do some transitions here into Newaza and burn a bit of the clock and gripping. No, just let me see how I can throw him.
Yeah, but we apologize it because we love to see them.
Absolutely.
And that's nothing bad. The two of them, really. All right.
Single Shido picked up by Kamo. Mind you, a minute and a half left to go. It's not bad going, is it? Some people have picked up 2 Shidos in 30 seconds. Kamo now galvanized into action, and all of a sudden he comes up with 2 or 3 attacks. He could have used a few of those earlier on.
Yeah.
And saved himself the Shido.
Yeah.
Pugigiani explaining to Tusišvili how it should be done. Might be a little bit late now. And he's in the middle of a contest, isn't he? So you have to do that kind of correcting when you get back in the dojo.
Yeah, you're right.
Spin move. Not sure what was coming after that. Some degree of tidying up being done here by Jakub Kamo. Yep, and even the crowd beginning to get into hit here, and it's one-sided grip.
Yeah.
For too long without attacking. Tusišvili falls foul of that rule. Picks up a Shido. Into the last minute now. Good grip with the left arm around the
You got a good grip now.
shoulder, head.
I saw this kind of attacks a few times today. One on Mikotiani, he just sat down right in front of his opponent
And failed.
lost.
He got pushed down,
And similar to Tusišvili, I think, against in the semi-final against the Spikers. So it was it's
Cut it out.
strange. So today,
Looking threatening now. Tusišvili. Kamo needs to get up and out of there. That bent over posture is no good for him.
No.
And he's just bailed, hasn't he?
yeah, couldn't
He's
stand
going to
that
pick up
pressure.
another penalty. 20 odd seconds left to go. Energy levels have drained. Veli-Matti Karinkanta waiting for Kamo to tidy himself up. Maybe he'll choose from one of a selection of penalties that he could give here. Overly defensive posture. That was one of them. This is really stepping it up. Oh, and inside the sleeve.
You got good eyes. The referee saw that.
It's one of those that you can very rarely take away from the referee because he's the one who's on top of them and can see that.
Yes.
an error, unforced error
And it's an absolutely unforced error.
from
Yeah.
Tusishvili, and
Yes.
it levels things up with, as far as the penalties are concerned. You know, that wasn't the best of efforts. We go into golden score.
Yeah, another one.
Well, mercifully, we've only got the one contest after this, so. But this is going to drag us out a little bit. We're 20 past 6 here. Whatever time it is, wherever you are watching. Not quite sure, but 20 after 6 here in Sofia. They've done a really good job here, and a lot of the crowd have stayed when really there was no Bulgarian interest, but there are plenty of people who are quite clearly local.
Yeah. He looks tired. Camo looks tired.
Yeah.
The attacks are not that sharp since from the very beginning. Yeah, when we used to.
They never look really threatening, that's the thing.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
That one did. But then he was so tired he wasn't able to cover up against the attempted shimiwaza, and he's gone.
Tap. He taps. Yeah.
Tusishvili having said that he wasn't interested in newaza, where does he end it with the shimiwaza on the ground after 33 seconds of golden score? He can wave to the crowd, he can put another medal in his cabinet, albeit that it wasn't quite the colour that he intended when he first came here, given that he was #1 seed. It's a save for him. He will be on the podium, but it will be in the bronze medal position. Yakov Kamo has to settle for 5th place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Winner and second bronze medalist in the Prix 100 category from Georgia, Tusishvili.
Two lovely guys. Yeah. Tushi, we're gonna see on the podium. Big thanks to the crowd.
I love when we go to Tbilisi and they cheer his name. They just say the first part, Gura.
Yeah.
It's not Gura.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't quite that here because we haven't got as many Georgians, but good result for them. I know the many Georgians who are watching will be happy with that. Okay, so another medal for the Georgian team.
Yep.
Showing off his prowess on the ground there as we get a little finger wagging from Yakov Kamo to tap out. I'm not sure who said that famous phrase, always expect the unexpected. Well, I don't know how many people expected a final between Judo Spikers of the Netherlands and Johannes Frey of Germany, but that's what we've got coming up for you next. It's the final of the plus 100 kilo category, the super heavyweights. It'll be Spikers in the white judogi, Frey in blue. 11 goes up against 33. They have not previously gone head to head. Both 25 years old.
Yeah.
The better win ratio, by the way, for your Spikers. Dimitrov, Alastorfer and Tusishvili, the Spikers, and it was Terek, Kukauri and Sheeperds that were down by Frey on his way to this, the final of the plus 100 kilo category. The referee in the middle of this one is Gostini Balash of Hungary, and here with her expert analysis and summary of this, the last of our contests here in this European Championships, is Annette Wells.
Well, you said almost everything, Sheldon. The only thing is to say that it's really an interesting match, as you said, unexpected, and they haven't met. It's interesting. Same age.
I said that.
Yes, you said this. I wonder why they haven't met. You said a fact, and I tried to figure out why it didn't happen.
I love working with Annette Worm. I just wanted to try and steal a little bit of her thunder and read all her notes.
You
there
did.
and
You did.
see what she had left. Right, we're underway. I didn't mention the coaches, did I? Who's in the coach for the German team?
Daniel Gerschner.
Daniel Gershman.
Yeah.
And Matthew Percy for your spikers. Now this is a good old-fashioned European heavyweight matchup, isn't it? The Dutch and the Germans. They normally produce really good heavyweights, super heavyweights. Hasn't been the case, really, you know, in the last few years, but there's an opportunity to change that. Maybe galvanise them to do something on an even bigger stage. He just went a little bit too far through there, didn't he?
Yeah, almost on the ground.
Johannes Frey. Who did we have before Roy Meyer then? Well, Henk Grohl was around for a while, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And then before that, it doesn't jump off the page, does it? You know, super heavyweight for the Dutch. No one wants to go all the way back to our best buddy.
Yeah.
You know. Dennis van der Geest, but here's the turn. If he's wrapped up the far side, he's sharp with the movement.
Wow.
That was pretty good for a big fella.
Absolutely.
Tate Shiogatami. No, sorry. What I meant
Kami?
to say. No, I meant to say Kazuri Kamishiogatami, because it's not quite the it's broken in one side.
It's
on
not
that left
classical.
side. It's not
Exactly.
classic,
Yeah.
but it's good enough to go for the Ippon. Your Spikers of the Netherlands takes the gold medal in the plus 100 kilo category, the super heavyweight for men. Johannes Frey not getting into it, not getting a chance to get into it really, and
So sharp on the ground. I really
good
didn't
movement.
expect that.
Good
Yes.
movement.
Yeah, really surprised me in a absolutely positive way. Your Spikers. Wow.
Winner of this final and European champion in the plus 100 kilo category in white curtains.
European champion, your Spikers. I hadn't written that in
Yeah.
to the script, I'm afraid. Sorry, but you won't really mind what I thought. Well, no consequence, big man. You have done it. You out in the middle and shown your mettle, and you'll be going up on the podium to collect your medal. Your gold medal. It's an achievement. European champion.
He came from the position where he was underneath. He was underneath Johannes Frey. Worked it out. Didn't let him go. Incredible. Yeah, good feeling for his position.
Yeah. Put on a good squeeze. No, because Johannes Frey is an athletic and fairly strong guy. I mean, he went up from under 100 a while ago, but he's still got a battle with the genuine super heavyweights, and he couldn't move Spikers, could he? Right, we've got 2 awarding ceremonies to come for you. Let's do the first of these. It's the women in the plus 78 kilo category. The medals are being presented by former world medalist
Yes. Jeffrey
Jeffrey
Zeman.
Zeman, who is now EJU refereeing. They got that wrong. Sorry about that. We just wanted to get the correct title for Jeffrey Zeman, but given that she's won so many titles, the list will be too long. The first of the bronze medal goes to Sebil Akbulut of Turkey. There's bronze medal also for Isa Tavano of Italy. Silver medal goes to Raz Hershko of Israel. Gold medal.
What a
goes
pleasure.
to Roman Dicko of France.
Well, we could also give her the title, I think, Vice President of the French Judo Federation, something
Yes.
like that, yeah?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like us to give the titles of their European jobs if they've got. I'm sure she's got on one of the commissions. So should have looked for that, but not to worry. And now the national anthem of France. Happy and smiling gold medal winner, European champion, Roman Dicko. And if I fail to correctly identify Gevry's Eman's job title, okay, we'll leave that for a moment. What I will do is to tell you how special she is by having won 5 European titles, 3 world titles, and at different weights, 63 and 70. A little bit special because she was able to do both those titles in different weights. Akbulut and Tavano were the bronze medal winners. Hershko took the silver. It was Dicko who took the gold. And maybe just one thing to finish off on Gevry's Eman. Any history between the pair of you, Annette Byrne?
Between me and Gevry?
Yeah.
Well, we had a couple of competition where we also were fighting against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought so. There's some previous, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. But never had a problem. Never. I remember even there was a competition, and after she was crying, something happened. And I said, come, let's go. Let's come for a beer. And I invited her for a beer. So she was always a very nice person.
Still is.
Yeah, and still is, exactly. I was also happy to see her. We had a chat the first day when we met here, and it's always nice to see some older fighters, you know.
Well, maybe that kind of friendship that you have introduced her to, maybe I'll get offered to have a beer with Gevry's.
Yeah.
We shall see. Roman Dicko, the pride of Europe at the moment, with her super heavyweight title. And I'll tell you what, Raz Hershko, if there is a prize for just, spirit and a mountain to climb, Raz Hershko's gonna get it. Very, very difficult weight category. Right, we come now to the awarding ceremony for men in the plus 100 kilo category. The medals are being presented by the Vice President of the European Judo Union, Mr. Michael Wachun.
The medals will be presented by the Vice President of the European Judo Union, Mr. Michael Wachun.
And the first of the bronze medals goes to Guram Pusishvili of Georgia. There's a bronze medal also for Roy Meyer of the Netherlands, who just struck a pose today. We didn't get any dances. Silver medal goes to Johannes Frey of Germany. The gold medal goes to Jur Spijkers of the Netherlands. Annette Böhm is preparing the wrap-up.
Do I?
Yeah, I can see you working hard, preparing the wrap-up, which we'll do immediately after the national anthem of the Netherlands, which is coming up shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, now please stand for the national anthem of the Netherlands. Dame и господа, нека се изправим за националния химн на Нидерландия. Congratulations to all medalists. We now invite our honorary officials to come together for the family picture.
Right, one more family picture to take. There they are. The officials flank the 4 medal winners.
Yeah, nice picture here
And there
from the
are the
heavyweights.
4. Tusichvili and Meyer were the bronze medal winners. It was Frey who took the silver. But Spijkers topped the medal podium to take gold. Right, we're going to run through the 5 weight categories that we had today, and then we'll look at the medal table. So, Annette, let's start with the under 78 kilo category then.
So the final, a completely unseated position. Alina Böhm had, the German, but she had a strong day, and she went through it. And the number 1, normally we are, she was in the podium, Madeleine Malanga, but still we maybe expected her in a final. But it was not her, it was Alina Böhm in the end, and she was up against the really experienced Lucy Steenhuis. And for me, definitely she was the favorite with her experience.
Yes.
And I really felt sorry for her because of the injury she had. We don't know really what it was, we just saw it. But in the end, it was still a great success for Alina Böhm.
Yeah, Husha had a hand injury, and that really hampered her and put out any real chance to pose a threat in the final. She managed to finish the time, but she gave up a single score, and it was Böhm who took the gold medal. Okay, the plus 78 kilo category, you've had that just recently.
That was as we expected it, let's say, that Romana Dico ran through that draw, collected her 3rd European title, and it was classical, the number 1 against the number 2 with the Israeli Lars Hirschko.
And it made for a good final as well. Dico, I think, demonstrated that she is the number 1, not just in Europe, but she threatens to be number 1 in the world. Really, really strong athlete. 2 good scores, really had the final under control.
Yeah.
Okay. The under 90 kilo category, any surprises there?
Absolutely. I think the one finalist, it was Darko Prasnjovic of Serbia. He was a big surprise. But he went through that draw, completely unseeded. And in the final then against Luka Mesoradze, he was today seeded as number 3. And that, I think, in the final then he fulfilled the expectations we had because, he won in the end. The Georgian won in the end that final.
Okay, that was one of 3 Georgians who were expected to take gold medals.
Yes.
So they didn't quite work out for them in the other 2 weight categories, the under 100 kilo category.
Yeah, so that final, we have seen a really strong Piotr Kuchera of Poland, who threw out the number 1 seed here, George Fonseca, and then went until the final. Kuchera in the final against Michael Correll. That was a very long-lasting final. And Correll, for me, he was the favorite, but really for a long time in the final didn't convince me. It was really a long fight. But in the end, he managed it, and then in the end, it's just the result which remains, and he won gold.
Yeah, you would have had to have seen it
Yeah.
in order to make any kind of critique on there, because if you just see that the highlight where he absolutely slams Kutsera onto his back, you say, oh well, that was what was going to happen anyway. But it wasn't quite as easy as that. Ilya Sulemanidze, one of the Georgians in that weight category, went out, and so too the number 4 seed Valam Lipatiliani. So no medal for them there.
All right.
They changed things around in the plus 100 kilo category, though. They did pick up a medal with Guram Tusishvili, but it was a bronze medal.
Yeah.
The final
Yes.
was another surprise for us, wasn't
Another
it?
surprise and another Dutch gold medal. So your Spikers, seated here as number 4, went through that draw. In the semi-final, he bet Guram Tusishvili, the number 1 seed here, and everybody expected him to be in the final. And he made it until the final. There he faces the German Johannes Frey.
Unseeded.
Unseeded, yes. But it was really also a surprise and really clear from your Spikers, but really a great final.
And at last, a big medal for Johannes Frey in the plus 100 kilo category. He's been threatening for a little while, hasn't he? And at last, we got to see something of what could happen in the future, because they just take that little bit longer to develop in the plus 100 kilo category and the plus 78 kilo category. So we saw in those 2 weight categories some youngsters, as Loretta Kusat-Doyle likes to say, good youngsters coming through. And we may yet see them in the future. We're going to have a quick look at the medal table. It was France who topped the medal table with 3 gold, 2 silvers and 3 bronze. The Netherlands came in second with 2 gold, 2 silvers and a bronze. Georgia had 2 gold medals, 2 bronze, and Great Britain had 2 gold medals. The other gold medal winners were Israel, Spain, Germany, Azerbaijan and the Ukraine, and there were a total of 22 countries who took medals. 22 countries who took medals.
Yeah.
Great effort. Right, a good spread of medals there. That brings us to a close for our broadcast from Sofia. From all of the broadcast team here, from Annette Berman and myself, it's bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
I need all the wins, ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quits, gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, better move out the way cause I'm coming with harder hits, my head is as hard as a brick but I'm harder than all of this, you better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out.
Different names to justify the ownership. Rules are still the same. Chances we don't get, but still we showing love to everyone that shows respect. At the river is where they used to trade. Our ancestors, how can we not relate? The story goes so deep. Not looking for revenge, looking for solutions to the day that we'll smile again.